everyone. Welcome to another episode of Learn English with Podcast. Today, we're going to have some fun with a story about an ordinary day that turns into something a little strange. So, are you ready? Let's go! So, let me tell you about something that happened to me the other day. It started like any other day. I woke up, had my breakfast, and decided to go to the supermarket. Do you like going to the supermarket? I do, because you can find everything you need in one place. Fruits, vegetables, snacks, everything. But on this particular day, something very unexpected happened. As I was walking through the aisles looking for my favorite cereal, I heard a strange noise. It was like a meow sound, but it wasn't coming from a cat. It was coming from the cereal aisle. Can you believe that? I looked around, and there it was, a little kitten sitting right on top of the cereal boxes. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a kitten in a supermarket before, have you? I didn't know what to do. Should I call someone? Should I try to catch it? What would you do if you found a kitten in the supermarket? Think about it for a second. Would you help it? Maybe you would take it home? Anyway, I decided to help the kitten. I slowly walked towards it. But guess what? The kitten jumped right into my shopping cart. Now, I had a kitten in my cart, and I still needed to buy my groceries. What a strange day, right? As I continued shopping, people started noticing the kitten in my cart. Some of them smiled, others were surprised, and one little girl even asked me, "Is that your kitten?" I didn't know what to say. What would you say if someone asked you that? I told her, "No, it's not mine. I just found it here." The little girl laughed and said, "Maybe the kitten wants to help you shop." I thought that was funny, but I wasn't sure if the kitten was really helping. In fact, it was making things a bit more complicated. When I finally finished shopping, it was time to check out. But here's the problem. How do you explain to the cashier that you have a kitten in your cart? Do you pay for it like the groceries? I was really confused. Have you ever been in a situation where you didn't know what to do? It can be a little stressful, right? I approached the cashier and said, "Excuse me, but I have a kitten in my cart." The cashier looked at me like I was joking. "A kitten?" she asked. "Yes," I replied. "A real kitten." She didn't believe me until she looked into the cart and saw the kitten sitting there looking as cute as ever. The cashier started laughing, and soon everyone in the line was laughing too. It was like the whole supermarket had turned into a comedy show. In the end, the manager of the supermarket came over. He was a kind man and said, "Don't worry, we'll take care of the kitten. Maybe someone lost it, and we'll make sure it finds its way home." I was relieved. I didn't want to leave the kitten, but I also didn't know how to take care of it. So I said goodbye to my little shopping buddy and left the supermarket. As I walked home, I couldn't stop smiling. It was such a strange yet funny day. I mean, who finds a kitten in the cereal aisle? Now, let me ask you a few questions. What would you do if you found a kitten in a supermarket? Would you take it home? Or maybe you would look for its owner. And what if the kitten jumped into your cart? How would you explain it to the cashier? Think about these questions. It's fun to imagine what we would do in unusual situations like this one. Before we end today's episode, let's go over some of the words and phrases we used in the story. Supermarket, a large store where you can buy food and other household items. Aisle, the space between the shelves in a supermarket where you walk. Kitten, a baby cat. Cart, The thing you push around in the supermarket to hold your groceries. Cashier. The person who works at the checkout in a store. Did you learn any new words today? Try using them in your own sentences. Thank you for joining me on this funny little adventure. I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I enjoyed telling it. Remember, learning English can be fun, especially when we share stories and laugh together. Until next time, keep practicing your English, and don't forget to smile, because you never know when you might find a kitten in the cereal aisle. That's all for today's episode. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.